Dollar bill, trip clubs and dollar bills. Still got more money, trip clubs and dollar bills. Dollar bill, trip clubs and dollar bills. Still got more money.
Hey babes, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Jay. If you are new, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss out on any of my future uploads. And if you're returning, thank you for stopping by. First, before we get into this video, we're gonna pause. Hit that thumbs up button for me, okay? Make sure you have your notification bell on so you know exactly when I post new videos, okay? Because we are coming with the heat. If you want to know, first of all, how I did my hair like this, make sure you check out the eye wherever it is. I have a video on the process of how I got my hair like this. But yeah, so for this video, this is going to be the first installment of a ongoing series that I'm gonna be doing called Beat on a Budget, okay? Because baby, we ain't got all the money in the world to be spending on makeup now. We don't, okay? But we still want to look the fuck good. So I'm gonna show y'all how I get this look using drugstore products. And the star of today's show is gonna be the JACLYN Hill palette volume 2. Boom. Okay, take it in, baby, take it in. I didn't do a colorful look with this palette yet. It is coming, okay? Trust me, it's coming. I decided to start with a neutral look because I wanted to do something pretty. You can tell I'm feeling myself, can't you? I'm sorry. But yeah, so we worked with the neutrals out of this palette and I really enjoyed using it. So if you want to see how I came up with this look, keep on watching. I hope this is too bright. Okay, so today we're gonna do like a soft glam. I'm gonna use the new JACLYN Hill palette, of course. I already did one of my brows. For brows, I am going to be using the LA Girl Shady Slim brow pencil. Y'all, I love these brow pencils. They're like $5 or $6 and they're so bomb. Like, the shade that I used is Espresso, and I'm just gonna do my other eyebrow for y'all so y'all can see how I do them, but it's pretty self-explanatory. So I got a wow. Okay, I just got a new camera and I'm using it today, and I really like it because I am like looking at myself on my phone. It has a viewfinder that I can actually look at, but like I kind of want to see what the lighting looks like and everything like that, so I can like connect my phone to it through like Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. We love to see it. We love to see it. It's so bomb. I love it. I have like this dry patch under my eye. It's not cute. If you're not a brow person, I mean if you aren't a brow pencil person and you like pomades, LA Girl also has a really good pomade. It comes in a pot like this. It's just their brow pomade. I use the shade dark brown in that, and it's like really hella good. I hate for my brows to look boxy, and there's always one that just looks so boxy. I'm just gonna put on some moisturizer to prep my skin a little bit because it is a little dry. This is the Olay Complete UV 365 Daily Moisturizer, and it has SPF 15 in it. If you're into that, that's what it looks like. Oh my gosh. It's really thin, and I like really thin moisturizers when I'm wearing makeup because I don't want it to affect like the longevity of my makeup or anything like that, because I want my makeup to stay. I don't want it to be sliding around or anything. Moving along. So now we're gonna start on eyes, and I like to prime my eyes with concealer. The concealer that I'm gonna use today for my eyes is, I got lotion all on my shoulder. Okay, it's the e.l.f. 16-hour Camo Concealer, and I'm using the shade Tan Sand. Y'all, this concealer is really good for eyeshadow. This shit just dries hella fast. They're literally like building houses across the street, so that's what all this unnecessary noise is. So boom. Okay, now we're gonna go into eyeshadow. So today is my first day trying this palette. It's so freaking pretty, and I just feel like you cannot tell how pretty it is. Actually, this is a pretty good representation of how it looks in person. This right here. But in person, it looks way better to me than it did in like pictures, and like when like the announcement campaign shoot and everything like that. It looks so much better in person. So I haven't tried it out yet, but today I'm just gonna do a neutral look with it, because these neutrals are screaming to me, and I'm never really like into neutrals like that. For neutrals to like scream to me, I just have to. It's only right. I don't know what it is, but they're just like speaking to me. I like that they're warm browns, a lot of warm browns, and not really any super cool browns. I don't really like cool toned browns. But yeah, so we're gonna see what we can come up with today. Hopefully I can do something a little on like the neutral dramatic side. I always like any products that I get that have JACLYN Hill's name on it. I feel like she does a really good job in creating products, putting things together. I've never had a bad experience with anything I've bought from like her collaborations or anything. Like my Vault collection, I love. I don't understand what people were talking about. So I'm gonna start with Homebody, and this is like almost like a burnt orange, seems like. And should I zoom in? Yeah, it's like a nice burnt orange, orangey brown. Wow. Perfect. Now I'm going to try a shade that's a little bit lighter. So this is the color that I went with first. Homebody. Now I'm going to try G Money. This one's a little bit more of a caramel brown tone, and it seems like it'll be a little bit lighter. So use that right on top, on the edge. Okay, then I'm gonna go right in with Perfectionist, which is like a light cream color, and that's just gonna be my lightest color about the brow bone. Everything is meshing really well though. We'll say that. Okay, so there isn't like a super dark brown in this palette, so I'm actually gonna take the Armed and Gorgeous palette from her Vault collection, and I'm gonna go in with Smooth Criminal to deepen up my crease, because I want it to be a little bit more deeper. And then I'm gonna go back in with Homebody to kind of diffuse that. Now we're gonna cut the crease using the same concealer. To cut my crease, I'm using a Morphe 224. I love using this brush to cut my crease. If you ever struggle cutting your crease, just make sure that your brush is coated evenly in the concealer and that you have your brush like super flat. Make sure it's like flat. The bristles need to be like stuck together. also like to just do stamping motions because it's way easier that way. Stamp. Boom, just like that. Then on my lid, I'm gonna go in with the white, which is certified to set the lid. And it's probably not gonna be super white because of the concealer shade. That looks kind of crazy. Trying to see like, so do I want to like do something else to it? Okay, I think I'm cool with that. So now I'm going to do a wing. I'm gonna do a pretty dramatic wing because the eye is so simple. We're gonna do a thick wing, thick and long wing. For eyeliner, I'm using the NYX matte liquid eyeliner. I think I'm gonna clean it up with a little bit of concealer. I just put some Aquaphor on my lips. Now we're gonna apply lashes, but first I'm gonna do a coat of mascara. Just any random mascara because when you wear falsies, mascara doesn't matter. I just need my lashes to be black. And the lashes that I'm gonna be wearing today are the Miss 3D Volume Lash in the style M314. And I haven't worn these in a minute. I think I need to cut them. Okay. Let me see some. Yeah, okay. So whenever I cut lashes that are kind of like even on both ends, I like to cut the front and the end so that way it still kind of looks the same. Yeah, that's it. Okay, then I'm going to curl these lashes because lashes tend to stick out straight on me, so I'm gonna just take a lash curler and slide the band of the lash into the lash curler and just pulse till they're like. After that, I'm gonna coat them with some Duo lash adhesive. I used the black one, and then I'm gonna pop on my lashes, and then I'm gonna do the lower lash line for y'all. I'm gonna go off camera, do this eye, and then we're gonna come back and do face. So when I do the lower lash line, I'm actually gonna use this Juvia's Place concealer because this is one of the concealers that I'm gonna use under my eyes. I don't want to use the e.l.f. one because it is so dry. So it's good for people with like hella oily skin. I don't have oily skin, so I'm not gonna use that under my eyes. I use the shade 13. This concealer is very hydrating. I'm gonna pop that underneath. Let me just blend it out. So then basically I'm just gonna reverse everything that I did on top. I'm gonna start with an OG product. This is the NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in the shade Black Bean, and I'm gonna line my waterline with this so that way it's black. This is so hard to do with a handheld mirror, and I like to put kind of a lot. Then I'm going to set that with the black eyeshadow in the JACLYN Hill palette. It's called Temptress. This is actually from her Dark Magic palette from her Vault collection. She added this into this palette because so many people love her black. And then I'm just gonna go in with my crease shade. All right, our lash should be ready now. Boom, this is the eye look. I'm gonna go do the other eye off camera. Oh, we are back with the other eye done. I love this. Love this. I love an all matte eye. I'm like a whore for an all matte eye. But now we're gonna move on to face. So since we are on a budget, we have to find some stuff that's cheap but that works. So for primer, I'm going to be using the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer. I actually really like this. I thought it was going to be like drying and like sticky or something. I don't know what I was expecting from it, but it's actually really nice. It's very hydrating too. So I really like that because, like I said, for some reason my skin has been a little bit more dry lately, so want a little bit more hydration. Y'all, I like shaved and like trimmed my brows, and they're so much thinner, but filled in I really like the size of them. Like the shape of them. They're like not big, they're like normal. I feel like my brows always look so dark and thick when I'm wearing makeup, but I really like my brows right now. So sorry to interrupt your program. This is just a friendly reminder to drink some water. Take a sip. Back to your regularly scheduled program. So now I'm going to move on to foundation, and for foundation I'm going to be using the Morphe Fluidity foundation. I'm in the shade 3.70. Now, you used to be able to get this at Ulta, but they're discontinuing it at Ulta, so I don't know if they're discontinuing it at Morphe as well. But as of right now, it's still on the website. It's just not in stores. But I actually really like this foundation. Like, it's so thin. I'm actually just going to apply it to my face. Oh, that's cute. She's an artist. And I'm gonna be using the I'm using the Morphe sponge to blend it out. I haven't used a sponge to do my makeup in so long, so this feels kind of weird. I just fricked up my under eye, and then I like to bring it down my neck. I'll just like, look at that. Just look at that. It's so thin, but it covers so well. I live for it. Honestly, I cannot wait for them to stop this construction. Like, please, just stop. Okay. So now I am going to cream contour because I want to. For cream contour, I'm going to be using this Black Opal True Color Cream Stick Foundation in the shade Hazelnut. It's like a red undertoned foundation stick, which I like to bronze with red undertones. I don't like cool undertones at all. I'm just gonna use the Real Techniques, what is this? Expert Face Brush. I think it's the number 200. And just pat that out. Baby girl, that was rude. And that's my way, period. So I'm gonna go back in with the Juvia's Place concealer under the eye. Y'all, this shit is so creamy. I'm going to put a lot, like, obviously a lot. Then on top of that, I'm gonna go in with the yellow corrector because I want kind of a bright under eye. Oh my god. I'm gonna blend out my chin and my forehead, but the rest I'm gonna let sit for a while. Try to let this dry down. It takes forever.
Wear this a bunch of different times, so I want it. Like purses, I can wear that with so many different things.
Okay, I'm tired of waiting. Now we are all highlighted, so I'm gonna go in with powder. I'm gonna go in with 2 different powders to set under my eyes. The first one I'm using is the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder in the shade 30 Medium Deep. Press that in. And I'm only using this on the high points of my face. I'm not using this all over my face. So the next powder that I'm using is going to be the Morphe Brightening Pink Powder. Yes, I know. Wait, okay. Put it a little bit under the eye because I want this area to be so bright. And I'm just going to leave this under here for a couple minutes. If you're any darker than me, I wouldn't recommend you using a pink powder. You can do this with probably a banana powder would be better, because it might give you a cast. So to set the rest of my face, I'm going to be using this LA Girl powder. I don't remember the shade. It's just their pressed powder though. I use this a lot on my wigs too. As you can just see, my under eyes are fucking bright, which is what I wanted. This is a Morphe 527, and I'm gonna go in with this new Morphe bronzer. This is in the shade Trailblazer, and we're gonna try this out. I'm scared. Ooh, hold on, that Morphe. I like how warm it is. I hate anything cool toned on my face. I'd rather be orange. Oh baby, I love this. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes. This is my new shiz. Contour my eyes. Okay. And what else I'm gonna do to my nose is I'm going to take the tip of the sponge and dip it in the pink powder, and I'm literally gonna stamp a line on my nose. Just a little bit. And while that sits, I'm gonna go in with blush. For blush, I'm gonna be using this LA Girl Blushed Babe blush palette, and the color that I'm going to use is this one right here, the most muted one. I'm going to try, I usually go for a more bold blush, but for this soft glam look, I kind of want to tone it down a little bit, see if this is any good. Oh, I actually love that. Oh wow. Oh, definitely. I feel like you can really OD with this because it's so soft. Oh, wow. I like that. Period. Period. Okay. Wow. Wow. Also, and girl, the face is sitting. Period, baby. Period. Period. Perfect. Now I'm gonna set, and I like to use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist to set my face because it really melts the powders really well. So if you ever feel like you're super powdery, use this spray. Don't use it if you want to be matte or if you looking for a setting spray that adds longevity to your makeup. This is not it. This is just for melting powders. I'm trying to avoid my eyes because I don't want them to crease, but the last step that I like to do before anything else is setting my brows, because I didn't set them earlier because I wait till after I powdered and everything to do them. Boom, boom. Now for highlight, I'm only highlighting the center portion of my face. I'm just going to do my nose and my cupid's bow. Everything else I want to be hella matte, like matte. So I'm going to use the Maybelline Master Chrome highlight. This highlight is so freaking pretty. If you haven't tried this by now, I don't know what you're doing with your life. It's so good. The formula is so buttery. Period. Melts into the skin. It's crazy. I need to exfoliate ASAP because my skin is like peeling. It's disgusting. I use a lot of setting spray because I just want everything to melt together. Alright babes, that's it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more, and I will see you guys in my next video. I love you. Bye.
I call a shot, like blah, blah, blah. Y'all should know me well